All right, and we're live. Yay. I guess if anybody could let us know if we have any problems or you can't see us or hear us, that type of thing. But it says we're live. So hopefully that's right. So basically, we just wanted to, kick off the group with a live call and just welcome you. And we're so excited that every single one of you have decided to join this group and
All
to.
right, and we're live.
Oh. That was weird. I was like, oh,
I
that's my
guess
phone.
if anybody could let us know if we have any problems or you can't see us or hear
that
us,
mean?
that type of
Hold
thing.
on.
But
Yeah,
probably just
you probably got the link saved on your.
I gotta take it off.
So
Okay, sorry about that. Okay, that was me. Yeah, so we're also excited that you have decided to join this group and to pair up with everyone and just hold each other accountable to, feed off of each other, ask questions. The group is here for your support and your accountability. I was in a similar group like this when I was pushing for Diamond, and it was so awesome just to be part of a group where everyone's pushing for the same goal and we're all doing the same, behaviors in our business every single day. And it feels good to be a part of something like this. So I'm so excited. I mean, Emerald is a big stepping stone in your business. That's the first rank you achieve. So you're really going to be, you're going to become a leader. Once you have a coach up under you, you're a leader of a team. So that's why Emerald is so important if you're serious about your business. Emerald is your first rank advance, and that is where you start building your business in your own team. If you want to earn an income and a substantial amount of income, then you're going to want to advance in rank. So you can only, we're going to post videos about this in the Monday training videos, about the certain qualifications and what you earn when you're Emerald, what you earn when you're Diamond, that sort of thing. So I'm not really going to get technical with that. But, rank advancement is very, very, serious or part of you moving forward in your goals and in your business. So basically, this group is going to be 8 weeks long. We all started today. So today is day 1 of week 1, and we will end on August 19th. 8 weeks actually is the Monday of that week, but since we all know you are, I can't think of what it's called, but Wednesdays are our deadline to, qualify for rank and to advance, and that's when we get paid, all that type of stuff. So that Wednesday, you get a few extra days. So that Wednesday is August 19th. So by August 19th, you will want to be at your goal of Emerald or Diamond, whichever one you are pushing for. August 19th. So if you want to write that down, put it on your calendar, make it real pretty and big, and do whatever you want to put it in front of your face so that's where you're going. And then after that, so that's your deadline to achieve that rank. Well, then we want you to hold the rank for 6 weeks. So you become, what is it, y'all? Is it lifetime if they hold it for 6 weeks? Yeah, so you're a lifetime. You've pretty much achieved that rank and held it. So, and that is also how you will be entered to win the cash pot, whether you advance to Emerald or you advance to Diamond. That is how you will qualify to win, is holding that rank for 6 weeks. If you drop off or you lose your rank within that, then it's, you're disqualified. Right now, we have, I just checked my PayPal. This was the first time I checked it. It was just a few minutes ago. So the Diamond pot is up to 120. right now. So woohoo, that's a lot of people pushing for diamond. And then our emerald pot is up to $20, which is good. You know, that's awesome. I'm glad that everybody's wanting to push for diamond. So the deadline to get your money in is going to be by Friday. And then after that, if you haven't paid, then of course, you're not going to be qualified to win. It will be up to your coach whether, they're going to let you stay in the group or that type of thing. And then I don't know, I just lost my train of thought. But that's pretty much the whole introduction of it. Jessica, do you want to talk about the daily drill down and stuff?
Yes. So we're going to be posting a daily drill down every evening, and this is where you're going to want to go to the Misfit Republic website, and in the Love Your Life Planner there are like a checklist for your daily activities, and this is extremely important. This is the checklist that helped me push for diamonds and finally achieve it. It's going to push you out of your comfort zone, especially maybe if you're a new coach. But once you get out of your comfort zone is when you really start seeing results. One thing that you want to pay attention to on the Monday list is the National Wake Up Call. That's really important, as well as the Misfit Team Call. You want to be a part of that. And if your goal is emerald or diamond, or to move on to 1-star or 2-star diamond, whatever your goal is, this list is absolutely non-negotiable. If you don't do this, you're not going to reach your goals. So just want to encourage you to do this stuff. It's not hard. It's just the design. Print off the pages and just do the work and get it done in your power hour, and then you're going to get the results. So. And it keeps you accountable to yourself. Sometimes we start working and we think we've accomplished so many things, but we've got caught up in Facebook or doing non-essential things that don't really move our businesses forward. So if you really you do this checklist first, it's gonna ensure that you're doing actual work to get you to that rank advancement.
There's also in the files section of the group, there is a document. It's called the Fast Track to Diamond. And I put this in this group for a specific reason. It's because this is the document that helped me go diamond. On there it wants you to, list who you invited, who your follow-ups are, just very simple things, but what it helped me do was learn that I had to invite, up to 10 people a day, or talk to at least 5 people about the business a day. So I was constantly talking to someone new and writing their name on that list every single day. So go ahead and print off, multiple copies of this sheet and use it every day to make sure you're inviting and talking to people, at least, 10 people. And I put that in the file section, and then there's also the, what is it? The 6-figure checklist. I put that in there so you can make sure that you're doing, everything in your business to reach those goals. And it's always nice to have a checklist. I'm that type of person, but I'm not that type of person. I don't know, but it helps me. So, I put those in there. Christine, do you want to talk about our daily chatter?
Yes. All right. Well, ladies, one of the things we've done on this group, just so it doesn't get confusing for everybody when you have questions, we've locked down the wall. And so every day in the morning, I will post a daily chatter post where you can ask questions so that we make sure that nobody gets lost in the shuffle. So if you have any questions, make sure you go to that day's daily chatter post and put your questions there, and us leaders will help answer those questions for you. And that's pretty much that.
I know, pretty self-explanatory.
Exactly.
Yeah, and we want you to, I mean, post any questions you may have. You know, if you get to a point when you're talking to someone and you're like, what do I say to this person? Or where do I go from here? That's the stuff we want you to post. You know, we want you to post those type of things so we can give you advice, but also the other people in the group can give you advice, you know, or you can chit chat together and, you know, come up with a plan or whatever. Um, so yeah, it's just post, you know, anything that you think would be helpful. I mean, if you are watching a video and you hear a good tip, you know, share it with us right there. Help your friends. Um, also, what was it? I knew I should have wrote that down. Y'all, my brain is horrible. Okay, I don't know. Somebody else talk about the Monday training videos. Noelle, do you want to?
Um, yeah, so I guess every Monday we're going to post in a video. They're actually trainings that we went through earlier in the year in January, Star Diamond trainings, and they have such good information. So we're actually reusing those trainings. We're going to post them in every Monday for the next 8 weeks. So make sure you're watching those because there's a lot of valuable information. And if there's something that like you have an aha moment or something that you didn't quite understand or something you want elaborated on or whatever, just make sure you're posting into the group because much like maybe newer coaches haven't run a challenge group yet, but your energy is what is going to make or break this group. If you stop checking in, if you stop talking about your goals, if you stop thinking about your goals, it's just going to fizzle out. And this group can only be as great as the energy that you put into it and as focused as you stay on where you want to go. The other thing I wanted to add that doesn't really have anything to do with the Monday night or the Monday calls is don't forget to work on you. Like there's so many checklists about like you know, who you're going to talk to and who you're going to message and who you're following up with. Do not forget that it all starts here. You have to be reading your personal development. There's no checklist for the personal development on those pages from the Misfit Planner, but you just need to know you need to be reading your personal development. You need to be working on your own health and fitness because you will, sorry, my daughter is yelling, because if you stop working on you, you will run out of, first of all, you'll run out of posts to post on Facebook because you feel like hypocritical. You can't talk about stuff that you're not doing. So how are you going to tell somebody to work out if you know haven't worked out in forever? But you start feeling bad, and when you feel bad, you can't stay as focused, and you're not as like determined to wake up early and get this work done that you need to get done. Honey, I'm on a call. Okay. So just make sure to wrap it up. Make sure that you're working on you first and foremost, and then reaching out to other people and helping to inspire and empower them.
Yes, I'm glad you mentioned that. And that gave me a chance. I remember what I was going to talk about. We're going to be also hosting sneak peeks together. So I think we're going to actually try for a 3-day sneak peek because I would like to do these weekly so we can, you know, keep yourself. So if you're talking to that many people a day, you want to consistently have something you can invite them to. And since our focus here is recruiting, then we're gonna, you know, host the sneak peeks every week. We're actually we're gonna try out the 3-day. I think this week we may start Wednesday, and if the 3-day doesn't work, or we're just gonna test it out. I honestly have never done a 3-day, so I think we're just gonna try it out, and then if not, then we'll do 5 days or whatever we decide. Works, but we're going to do this as a group, so it's going to be everyone in here is going to be able to participate and invite to it, and I'll definitely give you a day tonight. Let's just go ahead and say Wednesday and do 3 days, so Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. And yeah, I think that's it. Does someone want to talk about the Zoom calls? Okay, I will. So since this group is all about, the accountability, and we're pretty much just here to support you in this, we are going to be hosting Zoom calls. A different leader has taken a day that, suits their schedule and a time that they can host a Zoom call, and it's up to you which time or which day works for you. You're not obligated to get on every single one. Just pick one. Pick one a week that works for you, the day and the time, and jump on and ask questions if you have questions, that type of thing. And there's actually a file. There's a file in the files section that has the Diamond coach's name and then the time they're available, and they're going to be posting that Zoom link in the group for you to join. And if one week you want to do, one person, and then the next week you want to test out somebody else, you talk to your coach all the time. So if you're me, or if you're my coach, then you're used to talking to me. You probably know the answers you're going to get, that type of thing. So if you go and you talk to someone else, maybe they can give you more information, or you can relate to what they say more than what you could relate to something I say, or, that sort of thing. That's why we're doing this, a big variety. But I don't want you to feel, like you have to get on every day, just pick one time, pick one day that is going to work for you. And even if you don't have any questions, get on and listen to what the other people are asking about and talking about, because you never know when you might hear something that you need or you might need in the future. So write down the notes, and I think that's pretty much it. Does anybody else have anything they want to add?
I was just going to say one more thing that I think might be good is, and tomorrow's maybe daily chatter, people can think about finding an accountability partner for this group.
Yes.
I think that's such a powerful thing if they can find one person to team up with, and basically cross over into another coaching team. They might be able to learn a lot from each other that way.
Yeah, that's a really good idea. We could actually, we could start a post in there.
Yeah, I'll put a post up for accountability partners, and that can be where they can post into.
Cool, yeah. It would be cool, good if you could, if you're in there in the group with someone that you've already worked with a little bit, it'd be good if you could branch off and, meet somebody else and share ideas, that type of thing. We're also going to be adding in other training, I guess you could, not really training, I don't want to classify that, but as coaches that have already achieved, the goal that you're going for, we're going to be adding in our little tidbits of what has helped us go Diamond. So if we're watching some kind of video and we're like, oh, this would really help them, then we're just going to share that information with you in the group. So you'll also be seeing some of that stuff to help you. But the group is basically just for the accountability and for that, group support and that energy that you get when you're surrounded by other coaches that are pushing for the same exact goal as you are. Yeah, so that's basically it. I can't think of anything right now that I could add. I'll probably think of something after we get off, but I could just post it in the group.
I thought of something, Amber.
Yes.
So every time I've rank advanced to Emerald and then to Diamond, participation is super important in these groups because it's easy to think like, oh, I'm going to join this group and they're going to teach me, like, this is just what my thought process was as a new coach, that I was going to learn some magic secret that was going to make my business explode, that like someone wasn't telling me something and this is where I was going to learn, you know, the big secret. And the big secret is consistency and doing the daily activities, even if that means you miss out on your favorite television show that comes on at 8 o'clock every night, or you miss out on a barbecue and going out, you know, on a boat or like something, you know, it's summertime. And that's the secret, is consistency and checking in and being accountable and doing your, whether it's your business activity tracker form, that's just what I used when I rank advanced, or whatever method you choose. That's the big secret, is just getting it done every single day, consistency, follow through, follow up. And of course these groups help aid that. That's why we do them. But I don't know, that was my thought process as a new coach, is I thought there was like some big thing that I didn't know. And it's really is simple. You just have to show up every day.
Yep. That is exactly right. And, you know, put this in your schedule. You know, like put it in your calendar if that's what you have to do. Set a reminder on your phone to make sure that you check this group in the morning, you know, on Monday mornings for, you know, the training video, or to remind you to post your drill down at night, or, you know, if you don't have your work hours at night when the drill down is posted, then, you know, post it tomorrow, or post it, you know, however you can till it's working for you. Like, I mean, we're just here to help keep you accountable. You have to do the work. I mean, there's no secret. There's nothing. I mean, there's really not. I think we've all have felt that way, because I remember thinking a lot of times showing up at Super Saturday, like, today I'm going to learn that one thing that is going to help me. But no, it really is consistency and doing those little things every single day, and they eventually, guess what, they add up to something big. So keep doing, you know, whatever you're doing, and those checklists really help, you know, ensure that you know exactly what you're doing. And that includes getting your workout in, and drinking Shakeology, and your personal development. Those are the keys. Anybody else have anything? Any tips or anything?
I was going to say real quick, Amber, Noelle posted it in our group earlier about the making people smile attitude. I think that's what really helped me go diamond. I'm genuinely a positive person, but I think with these groups, it is a long time. It's 8 weeks, so staying consistent and having the right attitude, and knowing that you have to have a glad heart in the morning, and then you have to have a glad heart to go to bed. And if you have that, you'll breed it. I feel like when I get discouraged, even now motivating my coaches, you just have to keep the right attitude even when it's hard. And I think that's the one tip I preach. And I liked Noelle posted that little thing today about, have you made people smile, or like, how many people have you made smile today?
Yeah, I totally use that.
Yeah, so I think that's something to really think about it, because like you said, there is no secret, but the secret is happy people want to be around happy people.
Mm-hmm.
So
that's exactly right. They do that. And that should be your focus. Like Noelle said, you know, don't think about the Success Club points. Don't look at people and see Success Club points, or don't look at people and see Emerald. You know, like just talk to them like you would want someone to talk to you, and take however much time is needed. You know, don't rush them in or anything. Just care about one another, and treat others the way you would like to be treated.
I actually made a video for my coaches, and I told them that, Reagan, please hold on 1 second. I told them that when they talk to people and they're just trying to make them smile, and like even if they talk to them and they're like, oh, maybe they'll think I'm a weirdo for reaching out and saying happy birthday since we never talked before, or something like that, like, be a weirdo. It's okay. Like, why would you want to be normal? Why would you want to just like blend into the crowd. Like, be the person that stands out, because if you're giving them a compliment or you're just saying something nice to them, like, how can they be mad at you for that? You know, they're not going to be mad. They're not going to be like, oh, I can't stand her. I'm never going to talk to her again. When you're just being nice, you're just like saying something nice and starting a nice conversation. People don't get mad about stuff like that. People get mad about spamming. Like, if you just like have never talked to them before and you're like, hey, join my challenge group, I see you could lose about 50 pounds. Like, don't do that. But just like start conversations and be nice. And even if you're the weirdo, you're going to be on their mind. They're going to be like, what is Noelle doing? Like, why is she even talking to me? And then, you know, they're going to check out your stuff. So whatever, forget normal. We're all weirdos here, or we wouldn't be here, right?
That's so funny. That the part, it's fear. I mean, honestly, I was reading You're a Badass this morning, and it was talking about fear, and that just fits perfectly. So if you're looking for a personal development book, that book is very, very good. It pretty much covers every aspect of, you know, this business and life and everything. I was going to mention one thing that I really dug into was The Circle Maker by Mark Batterson. You've probably heard Andrea talk about it before. And she actually, you know, I heard her talking about it. That's why I picked it up and bought it. So if you are like that spiritual person that looks to God or whatever, you know, for your strength and your guidance, then I really, really suggest you pick up this book because I wasn't even halfway in the book when I became Diamond. And I totally just, I put it all, you know, in my faith, and that book really, really helped me. So if you also want to write that one down and possibly think about getting it, if you need a personal development book, or, you know, you just feel like you're missing something, then that could be it. So I guess we need to get off of here so we can go jump on the Misfit team call. Cindy's talking. So I'm excited to listen to that. But thank you, everyone, for jumping on and hearing all the details and talking with us. All right. Have a good night. Bye.
Night.